just really saying thank you to her, because she gave up her Sunday so that we might have the chance to bring forth the word. Not many first ladies would do that. So I thank you for being an example. I thank you for being what embodies a true first lady and a true mother. Amen? Amen. I give honor to my mother, who is still here. I am blessed to have her, who is just my ruby. In Proverbs, they said, who can find a virtuous woman? For her, she's far more valuable than any ruby. So my mom is my ruby. I don't think I could have asked for a better mother. I don't think I could have asked for anyone better to show me what it is to be a mother. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all of the mothers that we have here. Because I feel like we kind of impart a little bit into each other. You know, it's hard being a mother. It's hard. It's hard. It's a struggle. You know, the struggle is real, as they say. You know, it's a struggle. You know, we need to encourage each other. We need to lift each other up, because, you know, sometimes you may not be able to see your child, but maybe somebody else does. So I thank God for each and every one of the mothers that we have here, just for being a blessing, not just to me, but I'm sure to everyone else. Amen? Amen. And to my wonderful husband, my better half, my ace boom coon, my ride or die guy, my road dog, and all of the above. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's nice to have someone who sits beside you, who you know has your back. Amen. Amen. And even sometimes when you don't, you know, you may not always agree, he still has my back, even though he may not always agree with me. He still has my back. So I'm grateful that God saw it fit to join this union. Amen? Amen. Amen. So I have been on this journey, kind of like a personal journey, a personal revelation journey, where I kind of feel like the empowerment of women. And what is it that women need? You know, amen, love. And so I have been like doing my own personal little Bible study every day, and just kind of reading and just getting a better knowledge of the healing process and how it is, what it is to heal, and brokenness and what it means to be broken. And some may not feel like this might be a true Mother's Day message, but in order to be blessed, you got to figure out why you're broken. Amen? Yeah. So if I had to title my message, it would be From Brokenness to Blessedness. And so I have a few scriptures, no need to stand up, real informal. So the first one is our theme scripture, 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Then we have 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. Behold, I am making all things new. Revelations 21 and 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these things are true and faithful. And Psalms 147 and 3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. So first of all, I like to always get a definition of like whenever I'm like looking something up. So the first thing I did was I looked up what it meant to be broken, or what broken was in the dictionary, in the natural sense and in the spiritual sense. So broken, the definition that they give is having been fractured or damaged and no longer in one piece or in working order. And if you kind of look at it in a spiritual setting, it would say broken, having given up all hope. If you were to, let's imagine this is a glass. It's not, it's plastic. Because my husband probably would have had a fit if I had a broken glass up here. So let's imagine that this is glass. If you drop it, what's going to happen? It's going to shatter. Normally, when we're at home, if we break something, we might try to fix it, we might try to glue it together, but if it's shattered in too many pieces, the first thing we're going to do, where's the broom, where's the dustpan? I am throwing it away. I'm throwing it away. I'm getting rid of it because it's not valuable to me anymore. It's not useful to me anymore. These pieces that are on this floor are just mess. If I step on them, I'm going to cut myself. This is just mess. So the first thing we want to do is we just want to throw it away. God said, I let you go through this so that I can put the pieces back together. So that I can show that you can put it back together. And then a lot of times, me, I'm talking about myself right here, when we start to go through stuff, we don't want people to see the cracks. We don't want them to see the flaws. We don't want them to see that we got issues ourselves. We try to hide it deep down. I'm talking about myself. Now, if I'm talking about you, that's great. But I'm talking about myself first. We try to hide it. And we don't want nobody to see that I got issues, I got problems. I want them to see this perfectly put together person. God said, I gave you those cracks for a reason. I gave you those cracks to be a blessing to someone else so they can see, yes, I went through this, but guess what? I'm on the other side of the thing. Because somebody else is coming into the beginning of the thing you're walking out of right now. Amen. And so it's no shame in cracks. It's no shame in broken pieces. It's no shame in having to put something back together again. It's no shame in it. God gave us love. For he so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten son. He knew we was going to mess up. He knew we was going to mess up. He said it in the beginning. It was already done. Eve messed up. She messed up. She messed up. But guess what? He put it back together again. So all God is saying is, get your broken pieces, put them together, and let's put them back together. And so I was kind of reading, I kind of Googled like brokenness, and I was reading where like in the Japanese culture, in ancient times, that when you broke something, they used gold to weave it back together. They didn't throw it away. They used the gold, and then so when they would put it on display, you would see maybe a plate or a cup that had this gold weaved through it, where the cracks were being bound back together. Guess what? That gold made that plate way more valuable. God says that the cracks, the shattered pieces make you more valuable than what you were in the beginning. You are way more valuable to him right now. He says, bring your brokenness to me, and I will piece it back together, piece by piece, step by step, moving you in the direction. Amen. Amen. For he is a healer. For he is a deliverer. For he is the healer of broken hearts. And he is the lover of our souls. And he is the great I am. He is the King of kings, and he is the Lord of hosts. And because he is these things, there is nothing too hard for God to do. And if you go to him with your broken pieces, if you go to him with your shattered pieces, he will put them back together. Amen. And then, I'm sorry, my ears are popping. And so I was looking at, don't laugh, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So the seven dwarfs are gold miners. And so they have to go into the coal mines and they have to chip away. If you don't know, diamonds you just don't pick a diamond up. You have to actually chisel away at the coal to actually get to the diamond. And the harder you have to chisel away, the further back you have to go, the more valuable the diamond. The more cracks that are deep down in the diamond, that's like a $20,000 diamond, the more valuable it is. So just chiseling away a little bit. God said we're going to chisel away like we in the coal mine. We're going to keep chiseling away. If we got to knock some cracks into it, that's just going to make you even more valuable. You're going to be worth millions and millions because that's what he promises. He promises us that our brokenness makes us rich. Our brokenness makes us who we are. The trials and tribulations that we go through are nothing but tests that what God puts in front of us. He puts these tests in front of us. And that's all they are, they're tests.